unlike giving them bad treatment or having discrimination. They failed to develop a legal framework that defines rules and conditions of employment. So definitely, when one gets a job or secures a job, he needs to be given what is expected in as far as his or employment status, those employment rules, which are well stipulated with what is given an employment. And by doing so, you're just trying to help understand how good industrial relations could be developed. So that's one role of industrial relations. The fourth one, to minimize industrial conflict, and work towards resolution. So in having policies, processes in place, you try to design what sort of relation between the employer and employee you'd like to see. In having good relations, you always make sure that having the last law there is to promote growth and industrial harmony. So you find that in whatever we've done there, definitely if you guys, the way we say, we look at developing good industrial relations, where we say by developing competencies, where we look at competence in both management and employees. In doing so, definitely you're promoting growth of the entire organization and having peace or peaceful working place. We now quickly go to trade unions. I think when we look at trade unions, we looked at this before, okay? Like orientation. We look at trade unions as party to industrial relations. So I feel correct.
Trade union is the same as
employer
association.
Correct?
Employees association.
Yes. There was, we said trade union, and the other part we said employers association. So when we talk about trade union, it's just the same as employees association. So you write the basic requirement, So on the basic requirements there, you have basic requirements on which the effective industrial relation is based. The basic requirement on which effective industrial relation is based. Number one is the implementation of sound human resource policy, implementation of sound human resource policy. That's very true. So if you have good HR resources and policies in place, definitely you look forward to have what? A better coexistence between employer and employee. Number two, the implementation of human resource policies. The implementation of human resource policies. Then we go to number three. Number two. Number two, right? Full top management support. Full top management support. We have already seen that as to how management would support in building good industrial relations. Number three, the constructive attitude of management. The constructive attitude of management. The constructive attitude of management. The constructive attitude of management and union. The constructive attitude of management and union. That is to say, the representatives of both the management or the owners of the company and the employees, if they have constructive attitude, if they have the attitude that is there for better coexistence of the employer and the employee, then definitely you expect to have a good industrial relation. Number four, the existence of strong, well-organized and democratic employees union. The existence of strong, well-organized and democratic employee union. So in this case, we talk of having democracy. That is to say, those who are representing the employees, they should be able to voice out without fear. Because most of the time, there's always been a challenge, say, employer or owners, those much abuse or harass the employees. But there should be such kind of environment where employees should be able to voice out issues of their interest. Then we go to the fifth one. The fifth one is the implementation of Labor Act in the right field. The implementation of Labor Act. The implementation of Labor Act, that is Act, ACTS. What is an act? What is an act?
More like a policy.
More like a policy. Monarch. Alright, so there, what it means is, definitely, as we said earlier, whatever rules and policies you may implement in an organization, definitely, they are not just coming out of the blue. You are echoing from what is given in the Constitution. So definitely, as you try to implement that, you have to implement that in a good faith and not at the expense of the others. Then the last one. I'll say Association of Labor Act in the right spirit. In the right spirit. The implementation of the Labor Act in the right spirit. Right spirit. Yes. Mona. Spirit. Spirit. Oh, yes. Spirit. The last one. Welcome the culture of collective negotiation. Welcome the culture of collective negotiation. Yes. culture of collective negotiation. So in this case, that is, you should be able to do things by having what? Views of both sides. It shouldn't be one side. So let's look at effects of bad industrialization. Do you think bad industrialization will have an impact? What would be the impact?
Some of them can be a downfall of the organization, actually.
It cannot?
It can be the downfall of an organization.
Exactly. An organization will exactly fall if there is no cooperation or if there is no good existence between the employer and the employee. What about on the society as well? Yes. Can we have impact on bad industrialization going as far as to the society?
Yeah. Let's take an example, right? Maybe we are looking at a hospital as an association, as an organization, a hospital. So if there is no good communication, if there is bad relationship between the doctors or the top management and the nurses and the others in the institution, basically the society will suffer. Because if the mind is going there and then there's no proper channel of maybe distributing of medication or proper way of performing tasks, actually a lot of society is going to suffer.
Exactly. Alright, so let's look at such kind of stuff in a number of ways. We'll try to look at the impact of bad industrialization right away from the employee, government, as well as the society. So you write number one there. You write with workers, or write on workers. If one on workers, our first effect is loss of wages. Definitely, if there is poor industrialization within an institution, there will be loss of wages. If the company is unable to make money, definitely it will extend to employees because they will not do what? They will not be paid and all those kind of stuff. The second one, physical injury or death. Physical injury or death. Okay, we see industrial unrest when through a demonstration. We have seen people protesting, right? That is the result of what? Bad industrialization. So through protesting, we have seen people dying. Even here in our country, it has happened before. So definitely, bad industrialization would result to physical injury and at the same time loss of life. Here they are. Then you talk of economic loss. Yes. And when you talk of economic loss, at any institution or any organization, whatever they're doing, you may find that one way or another is contributing to us, to economy, be it individual or at state level. Definitely, if we are unable to generate more or we are unable to get cash as we were, definitely, economically, individual employees may not be able to do what? To be independent. So as a result, we say bad industrialization all likely result into what? Into economic losses. The other one, bitterness innovation. Bitterness innovation. B-I-double-T. Bitterness innovation. Bitterness innovation. So you can say if there is bitterness, you are seeing one another friends. In fact, that I'm seeing one another, you finally instead of doing things for the benefit of the organization, things may not be happening in such a manner or in such a way. And as a result, you find that things may not be well. Because if let's say you are not happy with what probably the employer is treating you, definitely you may not be able to commit yourself 100% towards the job that you have been employed for, or the work that you have been employed for. Then, the other one, the last one, adverse effects on career. Adverse effects on career. What does that mean, Mona? Bad illustration have adverse effects or bad impact on your career or on one's career. Definitely, yes. What will happen is, let's say if there is bad relationship, definitely as an employee you may not be committed to work, or even the management may not be able to give you the best so that you can grow up in terms of your career. And failure to grow up in your career, you always remain limited in terms of expanding the knowledge and the expertise towards your job. So, on workers or on employees, bad in the generation will have those kind of impacts or effects. We're there, right? Yeah. Let's see effects on employers or industry. Effects on employers. Effects on employers or industries. So you talk of the company itself now. So there, our first is less production. Less production. So when you talk of less production, what do we mean there? If people are not committing themselves towards job, then definitely production will go down. And as production goes down, the one who suffer will be the company at large, and at the very same time, even the employees themselves. So the effect of what? Less production there, because of lack of commitment from the labor. The second, less profit. Less profit, which is obvious there, because if people are not working, and if the company is not producing much, definitely profit will go down, as sales will also go down. Third one, bad effects on organization. With bad effects on organization. We talk of reputation now in this case, right? The reputation will go down. A good example, let's take, if we talk of our institution here, basically, let's say you come here, you're not given the service that you have come here for. What will you be telling others about the institution? Some of them. And at the end, whether school or investors will lose a number of people because of such kind of situation. Then, we have that one. We are looking at bad effects on human relations. Bad effects on human relations. Bad effect on human relations. Bad effect on human relations. So when we talk about bad effect on human relations, good industrial relations would help us creating good interaction among the employees themselves. Employees will be able to share various work aspects, but if there is bad industrial relations, you find that if the employees among themselves, they may not be able to cooperate and work as a team. And in that, a very adverse impact would follow on the organization. Then we go to the other. You write adverse effects on development of companies. Adverse effects on development of companies, which is very true. If there is bad industrial relations, there will be poor growth on the company. Because companies will always grow if there is what? Exactly. Then let's go to number 3. We'll look at effects on the government. Just as by definition itself, government is people. So as people, as individuals, like with companies, we do contribute a lot to the existence of the government. And you will find that failure of the company to run better would end being seen as the government also not performing well. So on